In this video, I'm going to be going over a rondo focused on playing in between the lines and switching fields. So this is a rondo with the field broken into thirds, the middle third being a neutral area where the neutral player in yellow goes. Then on one side you have 4 blues against 3 reds, and on the other side you have 3 blues against 4 reds. The ball will start with the neutral player, and the neutral player will play to one team, in this case red. The neutral player can only play in the middle section. However, the team with possession can also step into the neutral area. So here we see the red player on the ball. The red player from the opposite side can check into the middle to receive the ball. However, the blue player on the other side, the defender, cannot come into the middle third. So here we can focus on players dropping in between the lines, trying to receive the ball. So if this player plays to the neutral player and then goes back, the neutral player can then play over to red again, and you can include a point system. The point system can either just be passes to start with, so just say, hey, 5 passes, 10 passes is a point, or we can now also work on switching the field of play. So the other way you can include points is to say, if you switch from one side to the other, then that is a point. So first we can say only direct switches that go across the neutral area are a point, but then you can also say, if you're focusing on receiving between the lines, if you play into the middle area and then across like this, that is also a point. So with red in possession, remember red can join this area, and it's not just the 3 reds on the opposite side. The reds on this side can also go in between the lines. So here we see the red player from this side joining in, but the blue defender that was marking him cannot follow him into this middle area. And now if blue takes over, they do the same thing going the other way. They're looking to play across to the other side to get a point, or drop into the middle third to receive the ball and play the other way. This also teaches balance for the attacking team, because think here, if we have the ball and these 3 players on blue decide to join in because, hey, there can be no red defenders in here, so all 3 blue defenders say, hey, I want the ball, and come in to try and get it. Well, now if blue makes a bad pass or loses the ball, red has an easy transition to the other side and can now play the ball on this side as well before the blue attackers can recover. A couple of progressions that you can use is that if you receive the ball inside the middle third, so if blue passes the ball here to another blue player in the middle third, then you can only have 1 or 2 touches. Because there can be no defenders in this area, and they can only come up to here, a way to increase the pace of play in the middle section here is to say, hey, you only have 1 or 2 touches, then you have to play the ball. You can play to the neutral player, or you can play across, but you only have 1 or 2 touches inside. Another progression, if you're noticing it's a little too easy with the neutral player being in here, is to just completely remove the neutral player and say it's still a 4v3 on both sides, and if blue has the ball, blue can join into the neutral area, but there's not always a permanent player that's open inside the middle area. Final progression I would do would be to add a goal to each side. So here on the blue side, where they have an overload, a 4v3 overload on red, blue would be attacking this goal, and then red would be attacking the goal on their overloaded side. If that's easy and you want to make it a bit more difficult, say blue has to attack where they're underloaded, so where they only have 3 attackers, that's the goal they have to score on, and where red is underloaded, they have to score on this goal. Again, they can still use the neutral player in the middle, and only the attacking players can join in the middle. This encourages holding onto the ball in possession because you have a safe area where you can always play to. So this drill focuses on controlling the ball through possession, dropping in between the lines to receive the ball, and also switching fields from side to side to try to find an overload. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave any feedback in the comments.